Let's create a new topic to kickstart a fresh conversation again with this new Bing AI. So let's start another conversation and let's say click on new topic. Okay, so you click on new topic and it's going to bring you over here. You start your conversation afresh. So let's say I want to create a blog post and I want you to help me to write the content. So you can easily generate a blog post and then ask you to write all the content for you. So assuming I want to write a blog post about ChatGPT and some of its benefits, I can easily ask it to write for me. So can you help me write a blog post about how to use ChatGPT for complete beginners? Okay, so let's hear what it has to say. This is a fresh conversation. No problem. I'm glad you enjoyed our previous conversation. Let's move on to a new topic. What do you want to know more about? So okay, ChatGPT. So sure, I can help you with that. ChatGPT is a chatbot developed by OpenAI that uses a large language model fine-tuned on conversational data. So you can see it is now giving you more content. Okay, some possible steps to write a blog post about how to use ChatGPT for complete beginners are. So you can see explain what ChatGPT is. So this is like an overview of what you should expect. And then we provide some example of how ChatGPT works and what kind of responses it can work. Give some tips on how to interact with ChatGPT effectively. Mention some limitations or challenges of ChatGPT. Conclude with a summary. And you can see it has now given you an overview of the ChatGPT you want to write about. So you can see the sources where it has picked in some of this information, and on your own you can say, give me more content about the first point. So give me, which is explaining what ChatGPT is. It is in the same conversation. Okay, so you can see what is ChatGPT and why is it useful. So this is the first question. So you can just wait for it as it is here. Sure, I can give you more content about the first point. ChatGPT is a natural language processing tool. You can see it's giving you more content and even with the references, okay, in case if you're interested in that. So for the beginning of the post, you can copy that background or introduction and just paste it over there, and then you can just start writing some of the key components. Okay, so you can see some of the ChatGPT is useful for various applications because it can understand natural language inputs and generate natural language outputs that are relevant, coherent, and engaging. So you can see it has given you some of the ChatGPT can be useful. Some examples of how ChatGPT can be useful are customer service, entertainment, education, research. You can ask it to give you more details also. This is the first part. You can ask it to give you more details on the customer service. So you can prompt it to give you more. Okay, can you tell me more on the customer service point? So you ask it to write you more on the customer service point. So this is how you can be driving it to your destination. Okay, so now you want to pick on that point, you can just ask it to write more on that point. So you just wait for it and it's going to pick the benefit of using ChatGPT as a customer service. It will write their content on that one for you. So you can go ahead and write on the other contents as well, on the other points. Okay, sure, I can tell you more about how ChatGPT can be used for customer service. You see, it's a powerful technology that's helping transform certain part of the customer service industry by automating common customer inquiries and improving efficiency. You can see how you can use ChatGPT to your advantage in terms of the customer service. You can see accuracy, so some limitations. Okay, accuracy, empathy, and ethics. These are some of the limitations of ChatGPT. But then how it is being used for customer service, these are the benefits: personalized recommendations, automated support, and customer feedback, conversation analysis. You can have all this from here. You can see it has prompted very nice conversations, very nice content as regards this very topic that we are talking about. So it all boils down to you want to write a blog post, you just go ahead and chart your path around. Okay, so you want to go back to the main one, to the main background. You can come back with the main background and then you can say, okay, write more content about some examples of how ChatGPT works and the kind of responses it can generate. You can see this is the second point, because the first one we talked about explain what ChatGPT is. Can you tell me more about some example of how ChatGPT works? So you can come down here and say, can you give me an example of how ChatGPT works? Okay, so you can ask it this question and then let's see the response. Okay, so you can see ChatGPT examples. All right, so you can see here's an example a chatbot or a virtual assistant, something like that. You can call it its virtual assistant. So it pulls out the information. You can see possible responses. These are some possible questions, and then you can see possible response. Do you want me to show you more examples? I can say yes, please show me more examples. Say please show me more examples, and it's going to give you more examples on these prompts. Okay, so you can see here are some more examples of the prompt possible response. Okay, so you can see very nicely done, and some ingredients, just an example, and it's giving you this much detail. So you can see how fantastic and how interesting this Bing AI can go. It all boils down to you, how you want to relate with it. And remember, at any given point, you can give it a thumbs up or thumbs down, depending, or you can just go ahead and copy the content and move to your Microsoft Word and paste it over there. So on each case, if you click on any of the link and any of the sources, it's going to take you to that particular source directly on a new tab. So you can just find out more. So you can see this is one of the responses. It picked some of the information from here. You can see some of the responses directly it has given from this particular blog post, that it has incorporated different kind of blog posts into this very conversation that we're just having. So I think it all boils down to you, how you want to drive it, what detail or how specific you want your blog post to be, or what specific content you want it to include. You can still drive it to go ahead and explain and get you all the needed information that you need, and then all the content that you need, you just copy and paste, and then you have your blog post ready in minutes. So I think that does it for this tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.